Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Do me a favor. Today, we're popping the balloons. We're doing a pop the balloon reaction today. Today is cruise day. Today is the day you're going to get a lot of tips personally from me with regards to dating, the modern dating scene. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications as you're coming in. Today is our pop the balloon reaction. So if you're more than 25 years of age and you have to operate in this dating scene, especially if you're between the ages of 35, 54-ish, today is gonna be that day. I have a lot to say, but we're going to be playing the pop the balloon shows. We're gonna be acting, laughing, learning, all of that, all of that, all of that. But right now, do me a favor. We're just going to do a countdown to the beginning of the show. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. All right. And I'll be right back.
Yeah, we find her, that beautiful girl we've been missing. We wanna have her kissing. We find her, now we in love. Say go so, the remix.
EMB, Talk Spice, Remix.
Now if I had to lose you like a bad phone connection, I'd change my game to get a better reception. Sit back, let's start this interaction. Don't fight the feelings, just a chain reaction. Your heart won't give you the wrong instructions. Like my GPS, yes I got the right direction. We gotta merge together like a road intersection. Last stop is gonna be my love and affection. I ain't like the mother dudes, they wanna call you shorty, but I'ma call you a beautiful girl. I took your picture home, my mama saw it, she's a very, very beautiful girl. I wanna put you in my video, cause you're so beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. So when you hear us in your radio, turn up your stereo. It's beautiful girl.
Gotta find a shorty, what's worth of a lady. It's nice but maybe doesn't look like 40. It's taking a little time. I wasn't seeing no signs, any traces of my baby. Who's gonna be my baby? But I thought I'm gonna take my time. Within took a long fine eye. I saw a shorty passing by. She's got this very pretty smile. It was right at the bus station. I tried to make a conversation, holding her arms, feeling so tough. I felt this sensation. It's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Now I realize I found me a beautiful girl. She's a model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it by. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, a killing thigh. I found me a beautiful girl.
Body me help you, yeah,
My wish came true when I saw you, girl. God must have blessed me with your beauty, girl. Looking so right from your head to your toe. Shaped like a cocoa bottle with a smile of a queen. My queen to be, you my destiny. Got a body of a goddess with your beauty. I'm impressed and I'm never in distress. Come on over and be mine. Been searching for a man and now all the cats keep looking to mine. With a sexy walk and a sexy talk, she must be from your planet called the sexy world. I know I ain't tripping, better yet I'm thinking put a ring on the finger, we look good together. Take your place in my heart with your beauty. I'ma say that I'll never turn away. Who would think I'm in love?
Such the way she smiles at me just really makes me weak. The way she speaks to me just really make me go so weak. Keep staring in her eyebrows. All I kept on saying is wow. Your beauty shines and breeze at night. All I really want in my life. Oh yeah. It's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Fine brown eyes. I found me a beautiful girl. She's my model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, killing tight. I found me a beautiful girl. Yeah, beautiful girl. Beautiful girl, yeah. Beautiful girl.
Damn. Money. You seen her? Hot ice.
Have you seen her? LP, have you seen her? I'm gonna go over the Tux Bites. I know you've probably seen her. He has a lot of beautiful girls with him. Tux, it's DMB, baby. Look. I look for a while, but I can't seem to find a beautiful girl so I can make her mine. Time after time, I've been searching for a while, but every girl I meet never seems worthwhile. What can I do? I pray to God for an answer. I feel pains in my heart like cancer, and when I find her, I'm gonna romance her. Lace up with presents and gifts, call me Santa Claus. I make a heartbeat pause. That's my girl, homeboy, not yours. The girl of my dreams, she's more than I ever thought. Show me Aston Kutcher, I think I'm getting punked. She's what I really want, so I'ma go get her. Since I'm a go getter, you know I'm gon' get her. And I will give her the world, anything for my beautiful girl.
Psych. Ooh, it's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Fine, brown eyes. I found me a beautiful girl. She's my model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, killing time. I found a beautiful girl.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
Man of prestige. Ha! Now this guy win. Now you win. Now you win today. Now you win. I agree. Man of prestige. Now man you be.
I'm sure some people will be jealous now the way I talk about Ola. But I have learned a lot from him. That's why I keep telling you to follow him. If you don't follow Man of Prestige, now you know.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit, like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
Single man, please.
All right, let's so here's how we're going to do it. I'm not gonna play the full video. If you want to play the full video, you go to Nonce Mirage platform, you watch the full video. What I want to be doing is I want to spend a few minutes, look at these guys or girls, see what they're saying, and then do like an assessment, and then we can learn. And then also I want to read your comments. So whatever your thoughts are, please share them before I jump on to the next one. Welcome, Black Diamond. I see you. Anyway, three things I picked up so far. Three things that I've picked up so far, and then with this brother. All right, so the young lady didn't give me much to work with. She's a pretty girl, so she says she's a professional lawyer, so there's a good chance she's not going to accept a guy in a cut up t-shirt. So he's young, so I don't want to be too hard on him. Three things. I'm going to try to pick three things apart real quick. If you guys don't have anything in the chat, I'll pick up three things, and then hopefully we can learn one or two things. Chidima says, so he can express himself, but when he expresses herself, she's automatically aggressive. How, Sway? Exactly. So the three things I picked up, first of all, is that he was talking about the physical attraction thing. Physical attraction is very important, but it's not something you say out loud. All right. We're in a generation, obviously, in this dating era where people feel they need to be very outspoken about everything. They want to just say it out, say it as you mean it. They call it telling the truth, right? They want to tell you the truth up front. But believe it or not, there are people teaching that just tell the truth and then let it fall where it may. I disagree. First of all, you don't know if what you're saying is the truth, because truth is a function of time. Your truth, the truth that you're speaking of how you feel right now, is just your truth. The other thing I've noticed is that as soon as he started running his mouth, then they started popping. They started popping. Hey, don't be surprised if you notice that people are observing. Every time you present yourself, it's an opportunity for you to sell yourself, right? So if you want to be engaging everybody that show you basketballs, right, just understand that the rest of the marketplace is also paying attention. And yes, they might start popping. So in the real world, you might get ghosted. You might never find out why, which is even worse, because at the end of the day, time is passing you by. Okay. Now, if you notice, he keeps talking about he wants to tell the truth, he wants to tell the truth, right? Again, these are the issues. This your truth is just how you feel in this moment. Somebody is talking at you, or somebody said something to you that triggered you. For example, you're short. Well, first of all, you don't get to say I'm short. They get to see you're short. You're short. She only said that after you started throwing basketballs at her, right? But then she said you're short. Then you get triggered, and now you are speaking the truth. Baba, there's no way you're speaking the truth. You're triggered. You're speaking from a place of emotions. You're speaking your truth, not the truth. You're speaking the truth, and best believe whatever truth you're speaking at that point in time is going to be used against you, not for you, but against you. Okay. No, maybe for you too. Maybe for you too. Because again, remember, you might just know how to conduct yourself, and you know how to handle crises well. You know how to receive rejection well. Other people are paying attention to that just as well. So it's a double-edged sword. At the end of the day, you're either being received well or you're being received wrongly, depending on how you sell yourself, even when that wasn't your intentions. Your intentions was never accept nonsense. Put them in their place. As a matter of fact, this morning I was listening to a TikTok conversation where, unfortunately, a bunch of men completely went off the handle. They lost their cool because women were saying, "Hey, you can't. You're yarning dust." So they get triggered. Do they have the right to get triggered? Yes, they have the right to get triggered.
You're right.
Yes, you do have the right to get triggered. However, you're always selling yourself, right? That time you're getting triggered is an opportunity to present a person who have a certain level of emotional self-control, right? So if you don't have it, you don't have it. That's why I said, let's have it, let's have it. Let's see what you got. It's not about people giving you your rights. It's about it's already fair. It's a fair marketplace, especially if you're in the dating scene. People are going to judge you. They're going to, no, forget judge. They're going to prejudge you off of what they can see in a limited time. But let me know what your thoughts are, because again, these are opportunities for us to learn. I want to go ahead and move on to the next one. Like I said, I'm going to react a few minutes, play a few minutes. If you want to watch the whole thing, you're looking for clues, you know where to find Nonce Mirage. All right, it's the weekend. Help me hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's bring everybody else into the room. Chidima, thank you for posting it in the backstage that we are live. And I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
Single man, please review yourself. Jesus! Now, wow. Jesus. Oh. Yourself.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive income. Now, here's the thing. I don't own it and I don't pay any rent. It doesn't even matter where you live, even if you're in a boring little...
Whatever you're looking for.
By the way, okay. Let her finish.
Because you already made the first mistake. You don't want to make this. I mean, they said once.
All right, so since you mentioned it, so here's the thing. So sorry. Where do I go with this, brother? Where do I go with Chidima says, we are a king in my family, but uncle, you are broke and you are the first son. How, swear? Okay, Chidima, I'll play for you. It's true. How, swear? But anyway, here's the thing. Okay, with this brother, the first thing that stands out for me is probably because there are many people like that out there, like that. You know, they present a certain way, but there's a woman out there for him, right? But he will need to be amongst the people, the dimension, the level where he's operating. You know, like he can't speak English. He has to. I know it's unfair. A man who can speak English need love too. You're right. Okay. Well, he has to overcompensate for that. You have about 10 ladies. So actually, ideally, if we're using just simple math, the numbers should be in his favor. But all of them have popped the balloon. You have 10 out of 10 already popped the balloon. The last one popped the balloon at the very moment when you need them the most. What does that tell you? The last person who popped, I don't think anybody else holding on to the balloon anymore. The last person popped the balloon because he came in and said he needs a woman who can support in prayer. You know, in churches, they preach that it's women who are the intercessor and all this kind of stuff, you know. But a lot of men actually go into the dating marketplace with this entitlement thinking, and they lead with that. And it's just a bad idea. I don't think this, obviously, because they all popped the balloon, right? I don't think they're in his caliber, which doesn't mean it's higher or lower. It's not in the right setting. They're not interested in him. It's not a bad looking man, right? I don't know. It's not, you know, but he's not speaking English. It's not like, if you can't speak English properly, you can't communicate. Even Nurse Mirage, the host, is like, what does that mean? Right? What does that mean? You can't even read a freaking room, right? It goes to tell you that he's probably in the wrong league, right? So that's one. Entitlement. I feel a sense of entitlement there because he's now talking about his ex. Second thing, you're talking about your ex. You can't go into a dating marketplace and be talking about your ex. If you need badly to talk about your ex, go back to your ex. Okay, and only in due time they will remind you anyway, especially if you're a man. If you keep talking about your ex, it doesn't matter if you're talking about your ex in good or bad light. Of course, it's worse if you're talking about them in a bad light. But if you're talking about your ex at all, you need to go back to your ex, and you're going to be reminded at some point. All right, so entitlement, not talking about your ex, because essentially you are probably looking for somewhere to compare to your ex, somebody who is going to beat a standard that they don't even understand. They don't know what they're dealing with, right? So you're going to probably end up getting dumped, getting ghosted, because again, you're talking about your ex. And again, the balloon was popped at that very moment when he needed them the most. Okay, so in this case, I want to bring fairness to this conversation. You know, oftentimes we say that's not fair. That's not fair. You do that. We do that during dating. We do it during marriage. If this is your lingo, you need to check it, because it's coming from a very deep place and it's very destructive. If all you're doing is trying to play that fairness game in romance, it's not going to work. Okay, it's already, if you're attracting what you're attracting, it's already fair. Okay, it's already fair. I'm getting ready to say, and I know that's not fair. You see what I'm saying? It's an obsession. It's addiction. It's an addictive thing for all of us. We tend to say that's not fair. That's not fair. Where actually you should be learning the game. Okay, what you should be doing is learning the game. But anyway, let's leave this brother alone. He's a comedian. Okay, so there's only so much you can take him seriously. Again, if you want to watch the full thing, maybe go watch the. We're here to catch a little bit of cruise, but some lessons. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. Let's move on to the next person. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve. Let's have it.
Single man.
What do I know?
24. I don't do small boys.
I love what a female though. Like, gotta be older like that as a try to me.
Yeah, but I don't do small boys. You're still
Small to you?
yeah.
Okay.
24 is small. When
I come in peace.
if I want to date someone, it should be from 30 upward.
Okay.
You know, someone
That's
who is
what's up.
more mature.
That's what's up.
Okay, you feel like when they're older, they're more mature.
Yeah.
Really?
You nodded your head too, lawyer.
So now, wait.
Let's leave the brother alone. Let's see what we can get out of this. Okay, like I said, if you want to watch the whole thing, go to Nance Mirage, go watch the whole thing. But what am I getting? What did you get out of it? If you get anything, please let me know in the chat. I would love to read your comments. But this is what I've gotten thus far. I think I've gotten, let me see. Maybe you guys can help me have the seventh one. There's 6 things that I already picked up, right? And a lot of them has to do with the accent. You know, the accent thing is a big deal. If you've traveled, oftentimes you can't help yourself because you're talking to people from different nationalities. If you've been traveled and you've been living abroad for more than 5 years, you've picked up certain things, you know, that in terms of accent that would make your accent might make it sound funny. Some people do pretend, but some people it's just naturally as they're trying to adjust to new environment, their accent evolves as well and it sounds funny, right? So now with that being said, he has never traveled. I think he said he went to Dubai, but he's from Benin, and he's talking like that. The accent is fake. Okay, the verdict is that accent is fake. That's number one. And that fake thing, like what else is fake when you're presenting with a fake accent? That's the question that people will subconsciously, like those ladies, see all of them popped the balloons already. I think all of them popped. Maybe there might be 1 or 2 left because some people are attracted to aesthetics. Those people, they too, they will collect later on. But anyway, the fake accent thing, most healthy people, I should say, will probably ask, what else are you hiding? Okay. Number 2, the accent is distracting. Okay, so you might actually be a good person. This is why I said being good is not good enough. You might actually be a good guy. You might be a solid guy, but the accent is distracting. Okay, this is the point where we say, hey, be yourself, right? Be yourself. As long as that doesn't mean a stunted growth, right? Be yourself. Some people, when you say be yourself, they think you don't need to grow. You just present as anyhow, or they might use languages as number 3 lesson. Now preference, it's just my preference, I'm just being me. No, you go collect. This is a marketplace and people have options. Either they realize it or not, they have options. So the third one here is just my preference. It's just my preference, just my preference. You can have your preference as long as you're okay with your status quo. Listen, this is true in any era you come in, 1960, 1990, 2025. Wherever era you come in, there's a marketplace, and the way you present, there's only one of you. But when you're trying to be everybody else, accent is on. When you're trying to be everybody else, it's confusing, it's distracting. Again, like I said, the number 4th lesson that I want us to get out of this, okay, the number 4th lesson I want us to get out of this is this. Vindictive. He's vindictive. Okay. Now, part of the game is that people come there sometimes to catch clues and they're being vindictive. I'm not buying it all the way. Okay, maybe 30%. Okay. Even when you're being vindictive, this is a show that they do off the handle. It's a reality show. So they might cook you up and say, hey, make sure if anybody insults you, don't accept it. Insult them back. They might cook you up to make a good entertainment show. But if you notice some of those girls and some of those guys, when they come in, some of them, they can't help it. Even when they try to fake being vindictive, they can't help it. You can tell, like, this person, they are being fake aggressive, right? And sometimes you can tell it's naturally you. That guy that you're looking at, it's a natural vindictive thing going on with him, right? Now, the last lady, he said he likes dark skin, but the first one, it was like, so if you're, here's the lesson. It's not about him. It's about the lesson here. If you're a vindictive person, right, it's going to backfire in the dating scene, okay? Because remember, everybody else is also watching. The person that you don't like or they don't like you and you're feeling the need to be vindictive against, it's not about that person. It's about all the other opportunities that may be hiding in your blind spots because you are so focused on being vindictive against the person who triggered you. Number 4, if you notice, it keeps talking about honesty. I'm just being honest. The just being honest thing, lose it. Okay, you're not honest. You're a liar. You're basically either protecting yourself, protecting your feelings, or you don't even know what you're responding to. You haven't taken the time. You don't have the patience to understand what you're responding to. So you're not being honest, okay? You're probably just a liar like the rest of the world. Let me see here. Last but not least, too much going on. She's absolutely right. There's too much going on. So let's say you dressed up like Davido, you have rings and stuff like that, and then when you start to speak, you actually surprise them, and then you actually engage the conversation in an authentic manner, right? Maybe, just maybe, they can actually see beyond the obvious, right? Maybe that's just your preference, how you dress. Maybe you can actually compensate for the way you dress, which somebody might not like, because nobody's going to have it perfect in life, right? Some people not some people, everybody is going to have something about the partner you end up with that wasn't really your thing, but when they showed up and they start speaking, or over time, after you get to know them, you get to know them. But that's very, very hard to do when the words that are coming out of your mouth is basically over inflated accent, the aesthetic, the hairdo, like, for example, the braids, right? The men that have braids, when they start speaking, you're like, oh, I know some very nice people with braids. And there's some people that will confirm the stereotype about braids. If everything about you is confirming the old stereotype of when you showed up, the first they say, take it easy on the popping the balloon, though. Like, it's no wonder, okay? So he's probably going to be rejected. You guys come back into the chat later on and tell me if he was rejected. But for now, we're going to end it there. Let me see. Jum, welcome, Jerry. Jum says he's trying to fit in. I wanna be pro max. Welcome, Babes Wins. Good evening. Good to see you. Chidima says the fake accent is a sign of insecurity. Absolutely. Like he's trying to make up for an inadequacy. He's giving fake like and such a red flag. I absolutely agree with you. All right. But what do you guys think? Let me know. If you're watching this a replay later on, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section later on. Do me a favor. You know what time it is. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. And I will be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
Single man, please reveal your.
Hi, I'm Marissa Peer, and if
All
you've
right.
ever dreamed of a career that is rewarding, fulfilling, and transforming,
What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to find love? If you haven't seen it yet, if you've seen it, it's okay. Give us a spoiler alert. But is he going to find love? I don't think so, personally. It's not going to find love. And you know the funny thing? He's probably going to turn around and blame modern women for not finding love. So what this woman want is too much. What they're looking for, they're looking for. Anyway, babes will say love is not blind though, love runs you, especially nowadays. Anyway, the first thing first that I noticed with this guy is the jeans. The jeans gotta go. I don't know what's going on with that jeans. Presentation. As you can see, the young lady just said he looks older, 41 years old. I mean, if you're 41, I think he said he's never been married too. 41, never been married is, you see what I tell you, they're walking red flag. Right? They're walking red flag. If you're 41, never been married, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. That's not what it means. It just means you're not ready for love. When are you going to be ready for love? You can be ready for love at 50, 60, 70. It's never too late for us. Life, as long as there's life, there's hope. But the older you get, the more difficult it's going to be for you. That's just what it is. And then you're going to turn around and say, hey, marriage is no longer in my prayer point. Shout out to Iniedo. We'll talk about that probably in the next few days. Anyway, when I have a car, he said he's ready to give luxury. When I have a car, he's talking about potential. This kind of man will probably expect that, women should be okay with potential. No, women are very okay with potential. It just depends on how you present yourself again. If you're presenting as, I'm ready to give luxury, you're 41, you don't even have a car, and then you're going to say, when I have a car. Let me guess, you're being honest, and these women don't like honesty. All right, you see, this is you say I'm mean now, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. You're right. They're not interested in your honesty.
You're right.
All right. So he also went ahead to say love is blind. Of course, we have the answer there. Babes will say love is not blind though. Love will run junior, especially if he's right in front of you in this form. You're probably like, yeah, love is not blind. Love is right there, and it's not what they want. It's no wonder why people are starting to say love is not enough. What happened as soon as they started telling him the truth? Now, this kind of guy will beat his chest and said, I like truth. I like honesty. Oh, no, they don't say I like truth. They just said, I speak the truth. I speak the truth as it comes to me. Right? I don't care about anything. I will just tell the truth. This is usually what they say, right? Yeah, usually they struggle with truth or being on the receiving end of honesty and truth. How do you know? Because they are vindictive. Right? So again, this man, the way he presented, he was still vindictive. He was still saying, yeah, no, he doesn't want her to. But anyway, we'll keep it at that. That young lady is on point. When she asks, why are you dancing? What she's talking about is body language. Body language is a very dicey thing, right? Because it's almost like you're asking people to not be themselves, and we're never asking you to not be yourself. But body language is a very loud signal of if you're comfortable or you're not comfortable. Okay, if you're not very comfortable in your skin, people can tell. You can start swinging. You're doing weird stuff, and people might not know what they're looking at, but they can tell that you're not comfortable. And if you're not comfortable, that's obviously demonstrating a lack of confidence, and lack of confidence is not sexy, and it just But again, if you look around you, you find enough things to blame. You can blame the modern women or the modern men, or you can blame the dating scene. You will find more than enough things to blame. Or you can say you want to blame the Western world. There are more than enough things to blame, but these things are telling, okay? Your body language. So I do recall that it was now, even the body language you're looking at right now on the screen, his hands behind his back, it's not the best body language. It doesn't show confidence. Okay, doesn't show confidence. It shows somebody who's, and then he has his neck up. His neck is like, it looks like that's his posture, the way his neck is up. But the hands behind your back is something that can be changed. You know, it's something that you can adjust. And there are educational materials around body language. You know, but again, is he willing to receive the truth, or he just likes to tell the truth all the time? That's the question. Anyway, shout out to Rave. I said Rave. Shout out to Gracious Greatness. Rove one tintin. Rove one tintin. Singing is there room. Is there room anymore in those? Greetings, everybody. Waiting they do this guy jeans though. I don't know. That's why I can't pinpoint it, but there's something about the jeans, bro. There's definitely something about the jeans going on. I can't put my fingers on it. But then let's have let's have him. Let's have what's his name? Portable help us appreciate you. I'll be right back. All right. With that being said, I'll be right back. Let's move on to the next one.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
Single man, please review yourself.
What are you doing? You spend all this time working out, eating right, getting in shape,
Not the
but
giggle.
you're not making any
Did
money
he say giggle?
from your fitness.
This girl also undefeated. All right. I love this guy. All right. He's the best of them. You know, he's the best of them. Why? Now, let me ask you a couple of questions. Let me ask you one question. If you're in the chat, please join the conversation or in the comment later on. Either one. Okay. In the beginning, he didn't have a kind of a lady. When they say aggressive, he flipped it. He said aggressive unless aggressive in bed. But no, right? But he was now to you, especially ladies that you're watching this. Is that a red flag or is an open-minded guy? Do you consider that a green flag or a red flag? I'm asking, is that a red flag? I'm going to read your past comments while we're answering that question, right? The fact that he didn't have a type, is that a red or a green flag? I'm asking, why is he calling them tigers? He said easy tiger. He said easy tiger. You're biting them when calling them tigers. Oh, he said it's a saying, I think, but I don't know if I would use that towards ladies though. But he said he's a tiger on the popping the balloons. I think that's what he's saying. But again, when he said he didn't like, he didn't care, like he didn't have a type of a lady. Do you consider that an open-minded person, which is a green flag, or no, a red flag? You have to know what you want. I'm open to hear your answer on that. That will be the first thing I picked up. Second thing that I picked up is this Gigo thing. He said Gigo. I said Chidimas here says, so the woman is the leader, Uncle Gigo. That's, gentlemen, please don't do the Gigo thing, okay? You should always show up as a man. Be sure of yourself. That's what makes you a man. That's part of your masculinity. If she gives you negative, you can choose to engage her or not, but you don't have to choose to go down low into the hellfire because she went low. That's more about you than it's about her. That's your way of handling crisis. So that's number two thing. And then, again, as the guy continues to engage the ladies, he's very quick to say, you are sweet anyways. Listen, it's a game show. This is the part where I say it's a game show. Okay. He's like Gracious Greatness. Funny enough, Gracious Greatness said just before he started doing that, let me see if I can pick up his he said, if I go on such a show, I'm giving most people compliments, if not all of them. Well, that's why your name is Femi. But another topic, another day. But Yoruba demons. But anyway, he said you're sweet anyways to quite a few of the ladies, to every single, even the one that gave him bars immediately. So he actually he's not practicing the giggle thing. He's not really practicing. He said giggle, but he's not practicing it, which is a good thing. He's not practicing it. But I would rather he at least compliment the ladies than that trying to match energies with them, because that would be terrible, And again, people pay attention to your action more than they pay attention to what you say. If he had enough time, many of those ladies will hit him up later on and they will hang out with him because they will feel safe around him. And that's ultimately what it comes down to. If they feel safe and secure around you, that's really the key. If you can figure that out, you attract ladies, you will sustain them, you will actually sustain a good marriage too. So he kept saying that. Now, the young lady said, she actually spoke, the lady, the dark-skinned lady with the white dress, she actually said what I just said, right? They said, but you were willing to go home with another guy who was actually dark-skinned. And then she said, well, steez, right? So she's talking about the swag. She's talking about feeling safe and secure around the person. Sometimes what that means is being entertained, just feeling like you're having a good time around that person. Sometimes that's what she meant by steez. And let me tell you something. Many people will break their stupid rules when they feel good around you. That's something to pay attention to. All right. Then last but not least, she said, you're acting like my ex. What did that mean? Right? What did that mean? You're acting like somebody that I can fall for, that I will stop using my brain and I will fall for you very soon if we keep going with this engagement. That's what she's talking about. Is that a good thing? It's a bad thing? It depends on how you use it, right? It's all a double-edged sword. You can use it to cut both ways. You can use it to cut yourself if you don't know what you're doing. But let me know what your thoughts are. I would like to know what your thoughts are about this young man. Is what many people will call red flag. He can actually use that in his favor. But he's the best among all of them thus far, in my opinion. He's the guy that he might not be able to retain or sustain a relationship with a woman, but he will keep attracting women and women over and over and over again. If you want to, because of that, call him Yoruba demon. Be my guest. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. We have some more to go. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
The woman that's coming in, please pop the balloon. This is the 30+ edition. All right, single lady, please reveal yourself. Please come. I'm here. See me here. Yes. What's your name?
My name is Tosin Akinola.
How old are you, please?
I'm 39.
What do you do?
I'm a nurse.
May God not let them kill you. Funny people. 70 years old, man.
What happened?
Pardon them.
No problem.
Pardon them.
No problem.
39,
I'm a nurse by profession.
Nurse?
Yes.
Auxiliary nurse or?
Yeah, no, certified nurse.
Okay. And are you a single mother?
Yes, I'm a single mother of 3.
3?
Yes.
One man?
Yes.
Divorced?
Yes.
Or separated or not married or something?
We've not married at all.
Okay. But no, he's not in the picture.
No, since 14 years ago.
Jesus Christ. Okay. What type of man are you looking for now?
A responsible, dark, average height man. And well loaded in averagely.
My sister call it high five. Affliction shall not rise again the second time.
What the be this? What the be this?
Easy.
This was crazy.
30 and above. I mean, did I make? Where's my content creator? This thing, my social media handler. Is this 30 below or 30 and above? Above?
They're having fun.
Above. How old are you, sir?
32.
How old are you?
36.
How old are you, sir?
43.
Jesus.
And you sat down on the floor to bust the balloon. You even do past the juniors, so you rest so daddy. You're 43, you look good. Wow.
We also have Gen Z puppies.
I can see that here. I didn't know about it before. I'm mesmerized. But okay, let's continue.
All right.
You want to Dogu silencer or Dogu kidnapper? Which one?
No, not kidnapper. Averagely.
How much do you think the man should be earning to approach you?
I love businessmen. I don't love salary men.
You want them to give you how much?
Monthly.
Anyhow you want it. Do you want weekly?
It depends on his capacity.
How much do you want?
Monthly. Apart from being married to him or before.
Boyfriend.
As a boyfriend. Normally, I'm not a demand person like that. But if you can take care of me, I can't demand a certain amount that you should be giving me certain amounts monthly. No. Okay. But the one you give me, I'll be okay with it.
Okay. So what will you bring to the table? You're nodding your head. You don't like stress. What will you bring to the table?
I would love to support anytime.
Okay.
I would love to support.
Support is a big word, so okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
This is a chat GPT for Airbnb. This new income assistant is trained to...
Okay. So please introduce yourself. Who are you? Please come.
All right. I'm Andre.
Okay.
Andre Mora. I'm 32. I'm a marine engineer.
All right.
And also I'm a stylist as well.
So why did you put balloon for her, please?
She says she actually needs a man that is well loaded.
Yeah.
32. I'm a marine engineer.
All right.
And also I'm a stylist as well.
So why did you put balloon for her, please?
Stylist?
She says she actually needs a man that is well loaded.
Yes.
And I feel it's a turn off. And at the end, she's saying she wants someone that is supportive. Like she will be supportive. In the relationship. If you are supporting in the relationship, you don't have to
demand of someone that's well loaded.
Well loaded.
I said averagely.
But I don't know the time, which kind of support, please. Can you emphasize?
She's a nurse when you're sick.
Sick in which angle?
A nurse.
A sexual healing.
You might sick financially, so.
But you don't sound like from your first.
That is why I said averagely.
No. Hold on. He wants to say something.
From the first, you said someone that is loaded.
Yes.
And at the point, you said someone that is average. So I don't know, maybe you're confused.
You said she doesn't look like a what?
She doesn't look like someone that is there to support the person.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking, which type of support? Is it sexual support or what kind of support?
Anything a woman can do to support a man.
You need to.
Financially, morally, and spiritually.
You never said,
we're coming to you. Let me just finish.
You never said this spiritually. You didn't sound like someone that knows Bible or knows God that well, that is religious. For me, I feel like maybe just like a gold digger that wants to come and eat the man's
You're
money.
obviously loaded in gold.
I'm not.
You're not a gold digger.
Don't judge.
All right. Let's have it. Let's have it. Again, if you want to watch the whole thing, you could go watch it at Nance Mirage channel. But let me do my quick analysis so we can move on to the next person. I want to say quick shout out to Gracious Greenness. So I'm a walking red flag again. I'm a walking red flag. Abi, wonder shall never end. If your name is Femi, I don't know if you know that yet. I don't know if they told you that before, but yes, you would be a walking red flag in today's dating scene. But again, there's so many red flags. It's nothing for you to worry about. You know, just make sure that you show up as a Femi with a solid sense, they call it, right? Then this woman will still fall for you anyway. As you can see, like I just told you, that young lady will still go home with that guy. Popping balloons is just, it's just that, But thank you. Now, in terms of this young lady, she says I'm a nurse. Now, this is the point where the stereotype might make you want to hide your profession, because there's a stereotype about nurses, especially if you're a travel nurse, especially in this time and age where men are addicted to corn. They're addicted to corn, so they assume every nurse is probably sleeping with a patient or something. There's all kind of crazy thoughts in their heads. You don't have to ever hide your profession from you don't ever have to do that. It is what it is. If somebody can handle it, they are probably the walking red flag that you need to avoid. So that's one thing I picked up first. As soon as she said I'm a nurse, a bunch of people popped the balloons. Then she said, well loaded. Well loaded. I get it. Where a lot of women are coming from a place, especially if they have experience, they come from a place where they've struggled with a man. So they think they should be forward. They think they should just tell it as it is. A lot of women are doing the truth teller thing, right? Let me let you know right now. Let's just tell it now so I don't end up. So they're leading with the parts of the conversation that they actually should be detecting more so than trying to proactively extract the information, well loaded. So I don't have to see, it's red flag. If you are leading with that well loaded thing, is red flag. If you're asking people for what their credit scores are, you're a red flag. Okay, if you're coming to a date with close-ended questions, you're a red flag, because you're basically telling on yourself. You're telling us that you haven't taken the time to heal properly. And most men, yes, will avoid you. As you can see, as she continued to talk, eventually, as she was talking, she eventually was saying, okay, I'll be supportive. But you can be supportive, but you conveniently said well loaded. What do you mean? Well loaded mean exactly what that means. It means you're looking for a rich person. All right, you're looking for somebody that you don't have to ever worry about supporting them, but in the other breath you're saying, okay, you would love to support, right? So now, as you can see, that young man is confused too, right? That young man is confused. He's like, oh, you didn't say all of this, support financially, mentally, spiritually. She told you exactly. She led with what she was. Okay. Now, does that mean she just goes to her? No, I don't think so. I think more and more people should continue to get to know each other. Keep your options open. Get to know people. Put yourself out there. Get to know people, as opposed to trying to take the first person you meet to the altar. I think a lot of people are prejudging themselves way too soon, because again, people run their mouth. For you, those of you that want to run your mouth, yes, just understand that you will be judged based off of what you say, and sometimes you will lose out on good opportunities. For those of you that are also judging too quick, you also can potentially lose out on very, very good candidates. Sometimes they do that as a way for them to protect themselves from you. I know, right? They're doing that to protect themselves from the dating scene, right? So you have to be the top people in the dating scene where you're patient with yourself, you're sure of yourself, you're sure of your ability to attract good, meaningful, and quality love, right? If you're very sure of yourself in that manner, there's no need to rush to judge people. Ask them, what do you mean? If they say things that are red flaggish in nature, don't be so quick to judge them. Ask them, what do you mean by loaded before you pop the balloon? In real life, that would mean you're ghosting the person, right? There's some things that you shouldn't waste too much time around. When you're popping the balloon, also popping the balloon can mean you're ghosting people, you're completely burning the bridge, and sometimes you just leave them where they are. So there's certain things you don't respond to. Let them self-correct, let them self-regulate, let them before you jump to popping the balloon. Sometimes you can just put the balloon there. The balloon can fly away or it can sit there if it belongs there, right? Depending on the environment and many other things that might be going on. And then you continue to keep an open mind. I just think a lot of people are approaching the dating scene with a close-minded mindset. And then they continue to come back to me and say, Ola, you just don't know this dating scene. Things are just terrible. I know, because you are part of them. You are part of the walking red flag in the dating scene. You're not just going to remove yourself and say things are bad. You are part of it, right? And you can decide that you're no longer part of it by learning this skill set that I'm talking about right now. Okay? So I think this woman, she's probably just here and she's already had some preconceived notion looking to protect herself. The same thing with the men, right? So who is going to let down their guards? Because at the end of the day, dating, relationship, marriage is a move of faith at the end of the day. Because the person where you don't vet very, very well can also evolve to another person in a new environment in the future. And then you come back and you say, they are westernized. People change, but your open-mindedness goes a long way, but also knowing how to execute proper boundaries without running your mouth, right? No, but that's just my boundaries. That's just my preference. That's not boundaries. That's a person that's not sure of themselves. Your boundaries, essentially, your only weapon is your mouth. That's not good enough. You're a truth teller, right? As opposed to learning how to read a room, learning how to read a person, learning how to see where they're coming from, understanding them before you are jumping into popping the balloons. As you can see, this show is huge. She has like 600,000. So I will do some more reactions around this because these are some of the issues, regardless of if it's staged or not, or they pay them, it doesn't matter. The reason why it's landing on people's nerves is because they can relate. As you can see, anything dating relationships is popular. Why? As you see, Just Pearl was like, oh, men are saying they don't want to remarriage anymore. How? Where are they saying it? They're not saying that. Why are these relationship shows popping everywhere and they're getting more popular? Because they're arguing with their own destiny. That's why. Because they're arguing with their own destiny. So the reality is that nobody is going anywhere. You all need each other. We need each other. Okay? So you better start learning. And So 1, don't hide your profession. The right people will like you for who you are. Number 2, ladies, well loaded, lose that language. You will attract what you're going to attract. You're not going to use your mouth to create attraction. It's not going to work. Okay, if it's your mouth at all, it's not going to be from let me just say the truth right now so they can know what I'm dealing with. You shoot yourself on the legs. I'm just warning you. Instead, work on yourself, partly including how you talk. What do you lead with? Number 3, she says she would love to support. Be patient. Be patient. But what would she like to support? It's only in due time that you will find out. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. We got more. Let's have it. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
Single lady, please review yourself. Hello, please, what's your name? My name is Benita Chisova. How old are you? I'm 35. What do you do? I'm a business lady. I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm into processing and packaging. Oh, are you serious? Yeah. Oh, nice. So, are you a single mother or? Yeah, I have a son. Okay. So what type of man are you looking for? Well, first of all, it has to be a God-fearing
They
man.
like the blue. They didn't pop the
And
balloon.
he has
though.
to be a kind man, a man that respects a woman, and he has to be educated, and he has to be good-looking. What would you bring to the table? Well, like I told you, I'm a business person, and I'm already groomed. I'm also homely. Okay. Yeah. So I like good women like that. All right, let's find out. Let's talk to some of the guys. Let me start from the first person. Please come outside. Stand this way, please. Just a little bit. All right, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, I must say you look beautiful.
Thank you.
And I've not decided yet. I've not decided.
So why did you leave the balloon?
Because I kind of like her.
Want to get to know her.
Okay, all right, you can step back. We'll come back to you.
Kind of like her.
Is it the same for you too?
Yeah.
I'm still
observing.
Yeah, I'm still observing, and the fact that she said she wants a God-fearing man, it shows that she's putting God first, and it shows that she knows what she wants.
Yeah, I'm still observing.
If all of you are observing, please come, sir. Someone should help us.
I'm still observing. Hey!
I want to ask.
Yeah.
You say you're a single mother.
Yeah.
Waiting, because women, all women are the wrong for marriage. Waiting be the problem. Why you come out for husband house? Something happened.
Yeah.
So tell us. Now from there we will use no.
Well, I told you I have a son. I never mentioned to you that
She was married.
Yeah, I didn't mention that. But I had a failed relationship. It didn't work out. I was quite young and naive. So we weren't compatible. I had to move on.
How old is the boy?
How old is your son? He's 10.
So from 10 years, so since then till now, you never get any relationship.
Why not? Of course, like you said.
So why there no work?
This is the body count question. What's your body count?
Of course, you meet people, right? And there are things you have to observe things first, right? You don't just jump into marriage because you want to settle down. So, just like I said, if it doesn't all go well with us, because I don't want a troubled home. You get me? So I don't want a troubled home. So it's better not to repeat the same mistake.
You get it?
And another thing again, it's better to have a failed relationship than having a failed marriage.
Oh.
Are you single?
Just raise your hands, please, because I don't run mad, please.
You said compatible. So I want to understand
compatible.
What you call compatible, like the meaning of compatibility in
my own term, right?
Yeah, in my own terms.
Okay. I'm an extrovert. And it doesn't mean I can't flow with an introvert, right? So you need, if as a person, because I have to accept you, right? I have to make a decision. So if I accept you the way you are and you don't accept me, then there's a problem. There has to be mutual understanding.
Yes.
If we don't understand ourselves, then there's no need. There's no need. I can't say because I want to get married and then I just rush in. No.
Okay,
At
so
all.
as regards
Okay, just so you're not with Mike. Nobody will hear you.
so as regards finding love,
Yeah.
are you now speaking of compatibility? On
Yeah.
the other hand, age-wise, are you open to someone who gives you peace and everything, regardless of if the person is younger?
What kind of jump question is that? Are you younger?
How old are you again? 30 what? 35. How old are you, sir?
Okay, I'm 30.
Okay.
So I want to find because you're actually an amazing woman. You have
He loves
certain
her.
values and everything.
Yeah.
But
He loves the blue.
on your own part, are you open?
Let's not ask you if you're with an older lady. Hope your eye will not be outside. Because not some ladies are not. They don't mind. But it's that thing that is the fear of you now wanting to look for a young, pretty, girl. You need to be.
I think at the end of the day, for guys who are quite responsible, most of the things they look out for, homely women and that's
nonsense. Let's get to it. Where do we start from? For guys who are responsible, let's do it. First of all, she said she was looking for kind, respectful, obviously that's very generic stuff. It's a dating game, that's fine. But let's get to the guys. When they started to, when it was okay, they like what they see. As you can see, they like what they see. They like the blue, tall, standing body language, seems very confident, clean, not overly made up, right? Men like this kind of stuff. That's the reality. They do. So ladies, take note. All right. Now, as time went on, you can see that the story continued to evolve. What is Big Boy? Welcome. What is he evolving into? Let's see here. What is wrong with this Abule guy with yellow gown? Wala. Big Boy, you've been laughing. Welcome, Jerry. Anyway, so here's the points I want to extract from this. Still observing. It's about reading a room. It's about understanding the marketplace where you find yourself. When I say marketplaces, I'm not talking about Oja. I'm not talking about market. I'm talking about there are people out here and you find something you love, right? Something that you like, something that exactly what you've been talking about. Blue, only, blah, blah, blah. They say you, as you can see, they're breaking their rules. They don't want to be with single mothers, but they're about to be with single mother, especially a one that's older than them. I keep telling you, they are all liars. Okay, just like you guys are liars too. They're all liars. They like what feels good. Eventually, they break their rules for it when it gets down to it. So don't be too quick to prejudge or judge, right? So they like this lady, they like what they see. So they're getting ready. As you can see, the yellow Abule guy is already asking a bunch of jump questions and he still didn't pop his balloon. So he will basically take this woman home, knowing fully well that she's older and she has a baby 10 years old and that her body count is probably more than 10. Right? So don't get caught up in their in their BS. Don't let me curse. Okay, don't get caught up in that. All right. So still observing. What are you observing? You have to, part of being a man is being decisive. Okay, if you know you don't like her, pop the balloon. If you didn't pop the balloon, say, I like what I see, I would like to get to know her more, and then get back in line. Don't be there and be doing asking jump questions. That's not being manly. That's not a masculine trait. You have to be decisive. You have to be sure of yourself, and you have to be willing to take risk. Meaning, you're willing to make a decision with limited information. That's part of being a man. So what if what if you die right now in this moment? She's going to come and pop your balloon anyway because you're not sure of yourself. That's one. So she's a single mother. Why did you leave? Right? He asked that question. First of all, it's a terrible question to ask a woman you're interested in. Okay? It's a terrible question to ask. She's done a good job presenting herself. She did not say well loaded like the other one. So she's done a decent job presenting herself and saying this is what it is, right? So far, I'm going to get to some other things here in a second, right? Why did you leave? Why do you want to know? What would I do? She will still lie to you anyway. She will lie to you. The only way you're going to gather truth is if you like what you see, get to know her. Take your time. Why are you in a rush? You're a king. Get to know her. So now we find out that you actually made an assumption because she never said she was married. Okay, now you're doubling down on the question, right? So in all of these 10 years, you never met anybody. Can you not see? You didn't pop your balloon for a reason. She's met people. Clearly, she's met people that she's not interested in. Clearly, she's met people that she's not interested in. And I'm not sure that she'll be walking away with any of these men here. I didn't watch the rest of it. I'm just watching in real time. I'll try to watch later on. I'll be curious to know if my prediction is right. There's a good chance that she's not going to walk away with any one of them. And majority of them are going to have the balloon left. Okay, you can spoil it for me, I don't care. All right, so that's one. Then not last, okay, so she's a single mother, yet you want her. Why did she leave? You're not going to get the right answer. She's going to lie to you. She's going to do what she's done very well, which is present well, put her best foot forward. She's going to do it and lie to you anyway, not because she wants to lie, because she's supposed to presentation, packaging. She's been packaging herself very well. What makes you think that she's going to turn that down right now? The only way to find out the truth is to be sure of yourself. Okay, that's how you're going to attract what you want. Be sure of yourself. Never met anyone in 10 years. And then she goes on to give us the lie, which is better to have a failed relationship than a failed marriage. Says who? Breakfast is breakfast. If you collect breakfast, you don't collect that. It feels just as bad.
Sorry.
Okay, but that's what you ask her. You ask her a question on the spot, so she gave you a lie, like that's a lie that's been told across the internet everywhere. It's better to have a failed relationship than to have a failed marriage. In terms of what it's going to cost you, is tangible stuff that really doesn't matter. When it comes to heartbreak, the tangible stuff doesn't matter. Because if you dump an Abule boy, he feels just as terrible as if you dump an old Tony Elumelu. It might cost more financially, but at an emotional level, it is what it is. It's breakfast. So she gave you the lie. She's the one. She's the one now gaming you, as opposed to you being the one leading the situation. Right now, this guy who was just saying for guys who are responsible, this is terrible responsibility. Responsible means response, responding, being able to respond in the right context. Right. So the way they've responded thus far, I'm still observing. It's terrible. Okay, so what do you mean by responsibility? Being a good guy? No, that's not what responsibility means. Just because you're a perfect good guy who walks a straight line according to Bishop Oyedepo does not mean you're a competent man. It doesn't mean that. Your results will tell on you. Anyway, still observing his son. Is this NASA telescope? Wahala. Exactly. Why do you leave your husband out? Really? So uncouth. All right. So it's these are the issues that we're dealing with, but let's hit how are we doing with time? Okay, we're doing okay. We'll be rounding up in a minute. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications if you want more. If you want more of me, this is our dating thing now. This is the most popular show right now, so we might as well take advantage of it to extract lessons, and then hopefully we help Nonce Mirage promote our hustle. We'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
Single lady, please review yourself. Please come here.
Why are they whistling? What's that about?
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Fumi.
On Instagram?
On Instagram, you can check me out on as MC Funzi.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. What do you do?
I am a laboratory scientist in a hospital.
That's beautiful. All right, so I'm sure they have some questions for you. Let's get them. Let's just go straight to the activity of today.
May God not allow them make them kill you.
What happened?
All right, no, hold on. Let's make it quick. The ones that popped, we're not asking you why you popped. Let's go straight. We have the ones that have not popped. More than you people. So straight up, sir, please come. Let me make a trace. Please go, sir. Oh, you're impressed for me.
My name's
What's your name, sir?
Okay, my
Just
name
your name.
Stan.
Mr. Stan. Why are you holding this balloon for me?
Well, Fumi is beautiful. I still want to know.
Can
more
I
about
see you without your glasses? Because it's like how your eyes. Can I see you? Can you do like this? Interesting.
I want to know Fumi some more.
No. Ask her a question.
So Fumi, where are you from?
I'm from Kogi State,
Mhm.
Kaban.
What are the qualities you are looking out for in a man?
Someone that is caring, attentive, loving, someone that would look out for me and always listen when I want him to listen. Yeah.
How many relationships have you been into?
3, counting my ex-fiancé. Yeah.
So why did you leave the last person?
We weren't a match. Let me just put it there.
Why did you agree at first?
Why did I agree? He presented himself well. I have a thing for approach. So he presented himself well and he carried himself well, but getting into the relationship and going into it, it didn't look like something I would want to do for a lifetime, so I had to let go.
Would you like to share the major thing that made you take that decision?
We weren't a match.
What's the genotype?
I'm AA. He's AS, but we weren't a match emotionally. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Still holding on.
Okay, thank you, sir. The next man, please. You don't have anything to say to him.
So, I just want to ask, what kind of man are you looking for?
Can I get your name?
My name is Kingsley.
Okay. Like I said, loving, caring, attentive. I like being treated special. Yes, because I mean, I would treat my man very, very special. He would know that he's my man and nobody else's. But so I would want the same energy. I mean, basically.
Okay, you made mentions.
Special. He would know that he's my man and nobody else's. But so I would want the same energy. I mean, basically.
Okay, you made mentions about you not being compatible with your last partner.
Yeah.
So I want to know what exactly it's.
How will I put this? I don't want it to seem like I work, I earn, but I do not want to be the provider in my relationship.
You want a man to be the man?
Yes, be a man. I can provide. I will provide, but I want you to do it without having to need me to prompt you most of the time. And I'm not one to prompt.
Having to need you, like you prompting him.
Yes, and I don't do that, so I end up being hurt a lot because there are things I would need him to want to do.
He should ginger himself now, not only her gingering him.
Exactly. But I want you to do it without having to need me to prompt you most of the time. And I'm not one to prompt.
Having to need you, like you prompting him.
Yes, and I don't do that, so I end up being hurt a lot because there are things I would need him to want to do.
He should ginger himself now, not only her gingering him.
Exactly.
Okay, that is to say you've been doing it.
Yes.
Okay, and he's not responding positively to what.
Exactly.
Okay, all right, that's fine for now.
Sorry.
Did you know that
Let's
according
have it.
to a
Let's
recent
have it. Let's
survey,
have it. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? All right, let's go back.
Please for me, come.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm BJ.
Okay. BJ for
Bolaji.
No job.
Jesus.
Oh, that's why you asked me the meaning of BJ, right?
because it goes fast. But
Really?
I'm with you.
What? So you like that stuff?
Sometimes.
Oh, sometimes?
Yes.
Like the ice cream on top?
I like the cap very well.
Wow. I like bad girls like you.
Thank you.
Don't mind him. Face me. I like bad girls.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Let's leave it at that. Let's have it. What am I thinking thus far? These people. 70 years old man. All right. So now, she's presented very well as well. You can see. Let me see. I think most of them still have their balloons. But somebody popped the balloon. This guy in blue shirt, I've noticed him. I think it's a Holy Spirit Coco kind of person. He's looking for a certain type of lady, So he's there. All that BJ stuff, he's probably not interested in all that stuff. So there's some of those men that are there like that. But what I think thus far, hold on one second. Let me just make sure that I set this. Okay, there you go. How many relationships? She said 3. I think she said she didn't count her ex-fiance. Just ladies, just say 2 or 3. What they want is for you to lie to them. At this point, I've been telling them so they should know that you're going to lie anyway. I don't care if it's 30. If what they're asking is the body count, just say 3. Okay. Gentlemen, once she says 3, just know that she lied. Okay. If she said not including my ex-fiance, that's the closest to truth you're ever going to get. Okay. Are you saying women lie? No, I'm saying all of them are liars. Okay. All right. So now she kept saying we weren't a match. And the men tend to be more confused. The reality is that confused state is perpetual. You will stay in that confused state for a long time. We weren't a match. What's the point of the question? What is the purpose of the question? I guess you want to get to know them a little bit, right? But you're not more concerned about what they like right now, except this last guy. Oh, you like that kind of stuff? I like bad girls like you. I actually like that. I don't know what he did with the rest of the interview, but at that point when he said, BJ, hey, you like that kind of stuff? I like bad girls. She's like, I like whatever she said, right? They got a little playful, banterful. That's perfect. Okay, that is better than everything else that everybody is preaching to themselves in this internet street when it comes to dating. As long as the other person is, of course, engaging it, and they don't just give unnecessary jokes that the other person does not appreciate. If they don't appreciate it, leave it alone. There are people that will appreciate it. There are people that will pop their balloons that you don't really need to engage because they will eventually pop their balloon anyway. So that's that. But that weren't a match thing. Again, she's telling you as vague as we're not compatible. That's what that is. Compatibility is a very vague thing. It's part of the ways that people will lie, not intentionally. Okay, because again, there's so much that goes into a relationship. There's so much that goes into interaction between two people that is, you're getting to know a new person, and then they're trying to you so they can tell you the specifics. There's too many specifics. All right. And if anything, if you give any specifics, it'll be used against you. Okay. So if you ever heard any people like, well, that's something I told you when I was feeling so vulnerable with you and you used it against me. That's why you're getting that. Anyway, he will know that he is my man. She said he will know that he's my man. That's the closest thing to truth in the interview between the young ladies, because between the young lady and the gentleman, right? He will know. You will know. Gentlemen, you need to be okay with trusting. You have to trust from a very emotionally intelligent, intentional place. you're not going to, the answers you're looking for, you're not going to find it in this moment. Open, what do you like? What do you like to do? Where do you like to go to eat? This kind of like, okay, so tell me about college. Tell me about university. Tell me about the last 10 years of your life. Are you looking forward to the next 5 years? What about the next 4? What are you looking forward to in the next 5 years of your life? These questions, you see these questions around and you get bored because you're looking to protect yourself from the dating scene. You cannot protect yourself from the dating scene. The best way to protect yourself is to continue to work on yourself. Don't be a moving target for narcissists, because you will continue to fall in the hands of narcissists if you're a target. This close-ended questions is not going to save you. This is the marketplace. These are the cards you're dealt. You need to learn how to deal with it. Anyway, so when she said he will know that he is my man, that's going to be the reality. You're just going to know. It's vibes. You're going to know. You're going to feel it. Both of you are going to feel it. It's going to be a synergy, and it's going to last for as long as it's going to last. But let me guess, you want it to last a lifetime. So you want to make sure in this moment, go right now. Hey, how's that working out for you? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't want to prompt you to do the right thing. She said, I don't want to prompt you to do the right thing. You got to be careful with that, ladies. Okay, the reality is that you, especially with this kind of men that are built nowadays, you need to speak up. Okay, you need to speak up. You need to say what you feel. You need to be able to say, I feel like, without being judgmental, without coming off as an attack. If you are expecting him to read your mind, there's a good chance it will fail. Okay. Now, gentlemen, are you expected to read minds? Yes, of course. You have to learn how to read a goddamn mind. Yes, you heard it here first. Everybody else will tell you like, no, you have to learn how to try your best. It's called emotional intelligence. You see, when you have emotional intelligence, people will start to say, how did you know? How did you know? Oh, it's because you have emotional intelligence. You are patient enough until they tell you. Right? They will tell you, if you wait long enough, they will tell on themselves. But if you're not patient, you're like, so you expect me to read minds? You're not responsible because you don't know how to respond to crisis and conflict. Anyway, those are some things I could pick up from that. Let me know in the chat. Let me know what your thoughts are about this. What are the red flags you picked up from that for you personally that you can't deal with? Let me know. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. How are we doing? Okay, let's tackle one more, shall we? Let's have it. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
Single ladies, review yourselves. Coming. Push it.
Imagine making $453,000 in a single month as an affiliate marketer without...
Hello. Please come and be in your middle. No, can stay here, yes. Hello, ma. Please, what's your name? Let's go forward a little bit.
My
Let's
name
go forward.
is Anastasia.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
What do you do, ma?
I'm an educationist. I sell hairs essentially.
You sell hairs and jewelries. You're an educationist.
Yes.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Imo State.
Imo State.
Yes.
This man not moving face as not time. Hold on, there's no time. I've not told you who is for who now. Then what type of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a man that is fair.
Fair.
So
Jesus.
I'm huge.
And huge. You'll find it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Then what will you bring to the table?
I'll bring goodies to the table.
Like Snickers chocolates.
I'll bring goodies to the table.
Okay, please, what's your name?
I am Peace Akiton.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm Peace.
How old are you?
Alafia.
I'm 35 years old.
What do you do?
I'm an actress and a businesswoman. I sell shoes and bags. That's what I do.
What type of man are you looking for?
Well, I want a man, any color, but tall, like manly, huge, because of my stature.
Okay.
She wants to be able to look up to you.
What would you bring to the table?
Anything good.
Anything good. Just know that whatever you would do, for anybody that's also coming for the show, is whatever you say that's going to enable people that are still in their balloon consider you or not consider you. So always sound very, because you're not only promoting yourself to people that are standing, you're also promoting people that are watching. So you need to sound very sharp. Do you understand? For people that are watching, not only people that are here. Okay, so the lady here is going to be representing the green color. The one here is representing the other color.
Wait.
So what are you reading that balloon for?
After what's going on?
Green color.
These guys are stupid.
The one here is representing the other color.
Not like I can kill you.
So what are you reading that balloon for? So let's make it quick. We'll ask 3 guys why they pop the balloon for you. I'll ask 3 men to why they pop the balloon for you.
Let's have it.
Go and touch the 3 people you want to talk to. Go and touch them, please.
1, 2, 3.
The one that's annoying you that you know you want to speak to.
Like him.
Let's go straight to it.
Okay.
Let's come back a little bit.
Yeah, the reason why I waited patiently to see the color she's going to be representing is I want to hear what she wants to say, and one of those things that make me to pop the balloon is she said she needs someone who is tall, and I'm short.
Okay.
Not that I'm short, at least I'm 5 points.
So what was that thing that made you get angry? Like you won't talk to this man. What was that thing?
I don't know the reason why all of them just posted their balloon.
Oh, rejection.
You are just stressing yourself. If you didn't post it, I will post it myself because honestly.
Hold on, we're coming to you, please. Hold on.
Because the kind of man I want, honestly speaking, I will tell the truth.
Yes.
The kind of man I want
is huge.
Yes, I want a huge man, like manly, so that he will know how to take care of a woman. Because all the faces I'm seeing here are too young. I need someone that have a, let's say, marital experience. I don't mind if he has a wife at home. I don't mind to be a second wife, honestly. I don't mind.
Wow.
What's making you say that? Let's hear that.
Because you have a lot of experience. Because all these faces I'm seeing, they are still single.
Are you accommodative? When they take a second wife, you can be a second wife and not be a troublemaker.
I can be a second wife. That is not an issue. I can be a second wife. That is the fact.
Okay. Thank you very much. Actually, you said a lot of things. Well, I'll say something. Actually, you are not my type to, because I don't need my auntie, not age-wise, but physically, I don't need my auntie or my mom to marry.
I've said it earlier, the kind of man I want.
And again, I don't want when a lady is too a lady knows how to run her mouth.
Oh yeah.
I don't like when lady runs now.
It's normal. It's normal.
Yeah.
No,
forget. They start
You can say that again.
talking to you as if
No,
like
it's not.
mate.
Hello. It's not matter of running mouth. It's matter of smart.
No, that is not
matter.
smart. No, that is
It's not matter of running mouth. No.
See,
The mic is coming to you.
No,
See,
I'm saying the kind of man I want. It's a matter of choice.
Okay, yeah, it's a matter of choice.
You don't speak in another person.
The way you are saying things, you are not saying it like
the woman that will calm down for
you just want to be there. You just want to dominate. I don't like.
No.
I don't like people like that.
I'm accommodating. That's
No,
why
you are not.
All right, Baba. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. I want to leave it right here today. What I'm going to say is this. The other lady, she said she wants fair and tall. So I saw another post, another video that they were reacting to the Pop the Balloon Nigeria version. Colorism in Nigeria. Colorism in Nigeria is now colorism. A lot of people will make it about preference. It's not about preference. It's I guess it's a fine line still for Nigerians. They don't know the difference between having a preference and being a colorist. But I'll leave it at that. I think it's a conversation we'll continue to have because even myself, I would like to learn more around how people feel in modern times with regards to any type of colorist comment. So fair and tall, I don't like light skin, or to the point where you're doing the most popular show in Nigeria. This is one of the most popular shows in Nigeria. And people are just anyhow running their mouth or using that to shame each other. There's some people that wake up every day and the color of their skin is part of the reasons why they feel like they don't want to move on to the next day. So I think we need to be a little bit more sensitive around that in the Nigerian community. Now, she doesn't like rejection. All of us, we don't like rejection. Okay, all of us, we don't like rejection. So ladies, if you're in the dating scene, if you're a woman of a certain age, you're 30 plus, please get used to it. If you get ghosted, it's good riddance to bad rubbish. The more you can do that, the faster you can move on and get to the love of your life. Don't take it personally. There's too many moving variables for you to worry about rejection and for you to find yourself overreacting to, because she picked those three people, she found them annoying because they popped the balloons. Auntie, you get ghosted now. If you're out here, you're single, you're 30 plus, you get ghosted sometimes now. Get with it now. Right? And then she went on to say she doesn't mind being a second wife. Okay, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I just want to talk to my brothers in this. Please don't be shocked. If women feel safe and secure and they see what they want, they will be second wife. Oh. Never mind what they say with their mouth. Oh. Now, somebody will come in this comment and say, I will never be second wife in Jesus' name. Good for them. Let me tell you, she will do what she needs to do to survive. It is what it is, okay? And she will justify it, okay? She will say, well, we're not talking about, I can feed myself, I can take, I'm talking about emotionally survive, emotional survivor. So if you're not that guy, even if you're a one-man woman, it doesn't guarantee you anything. If you're short, you don't know how to run your mouth, or you're responding to a woman who said they don't want you in this manner that this short guy is responding right now, about you ghosted a lot too. Now, she said it is normal. No, it is not normal for women to run their mouth. So, how do I say this? Let me ask it as a question. Let me leave you guys with this. Is this normal for women to run their mouths? Big Boy says it's on another level, very shallow-minded. This is shallow mind. Is it normal for women to just run their mouth? Should men just accept una as una day? I'm going to leave you guys with that question today. Leave your question, leave your answers in the comments, in the chat later on. Engage the conversation. That's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys have been enlightened, educated. I will see you guys on the next one.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit, like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.